Sawadee Ka. Welcome to Thailand now. My name is Narachia, and I am speaking for you in the news today. These are our topics today. Thailand tightens tax laws for long-term expats. German national found in distress in Bangkok. 24-year-old European arrested after fatal attack in Bangkok. Money laundering equals 33 defendants, foreigners involved. Major raid in Roy Et. Arrests in bars for underage drinking and drugs. Over 100,000 signatures against recreational cannabis in Thailand. Boat collision on the Chao Phraya River, tourists injured. Thailand tightens tax laws for long-term expats. Thailand's Prime Minister Srettha Thavisin has introduced new long-term visas, including the long-term residence visa and the revised elite visa. These visas, along with tax incentives and the smart visa, aim to attract long-term residents and legal workers. Short-term tourists also benefit from the reforms, as most newcomers will soon be able to enter visa-free for 60 days. However, information on these visa rules is scattered and sometimes confusing. Many expats cannot afford the fees for these visas. The long-term residence visa requires an income of $80,000 per year or higher investments, and the 5-year elite registration costs $25,000. Therefore, most expats live on annually renewable residence permits based on a non-immigrant visa. A new interpretation of Thai tax law states that tax residents, those who spend more than 180 days a year in Thailand, must apply for a tax identification number by March 2025 and fill out a tax form for their foreign income transferred to Thailand in 2024. If this income has already been taxed in the country of origin, double taxation in Thailand is unlikely, but the tax office has not confirmed this. Thailand is among the countries that have agreed to the OECD agreement to exchange international bank transactions, affecting the privacy of banking operations. The tax office plans to tax residents on their worldwide income from 2025, regardless of whether it is transferred to Thailand or not. This could require a change in the law. Prime Minister Srettha emphasizes the importance of tax revenue and is considering additional measures to boost the economy. However, most holders of annually renewable visas are not major taxpayers, but live in the same system as those who evade taxes. In a related matter, Ms. Kulaya reiterated the ministry's plan to expand the tax base by requiring online platforms with annual revenue of 1 billion baht or more to report their sources of income. German national found in distress in Bangkok. A German citizen was discovered in dire straits in Bangkok. Neighbors alerted the authorities after noticing his neglected condition. Described as drunk and filthy, the man had been living in these questionable circumstances for some time. Authorities determined that his visa had expired and he had no money. Acquaintances were notified, and efforts are underway to contact his family in Germany for financial support. Thai officials are striving to protect the man from harsher penalties and safely repatriate him to Germany. The case sheds light on the difficulties foreigners may face in Thailand. 24-year-old European arrested after fatal attack in Bangkok. A 24-year-old European man has been arrested in Bangkok following an attack on a young woman in a convenience store that resulted in her death. The 31-year-old store employee from Yasethan province suffered a total of 8 stab wounds, 3 to the chest, 3 to the left arm, and 2 to the back, which led to her death. The incident occurred in an apartment complex in the Chom Thong district. The assailant, whose identity remains undisclosed, turned himself in at the Lad Bua Luang police station. Money laundering equals 33 defendants, foreigners involved. Following thorough investigations, the special prosecutor has charged 33 individuals with money laundering related to online gambling. These charges are connected to the mini-betting case. 8 people had been previously charged, of which 4 were acquitted and 3 are fugitives. The Special Procedure Prosecutors filed charges last week after the Technology Crime Police (PCT) initiated the case. A total of 45 individuals were identified as suspects, with 41 being charged. The charges include gambling activities and money laundering, violating the 1935 Gambling Act. 4 individuals were not charged as they could explain their financial resources. Of the 33 additionally charged, 3 are fugitives, and arrest warrants have been issued. The remaining 30 suspects will be charged at the South Bangkok Criminal Court. The case is under review by the Anti-Corruption Prosecutor's Office. Major raid in Roy Et. Arrests in bars for underage drinking and drugs. Led by Lieutenant General Girafop Furadek, the Central Investigation Division of the police conducted a major raid in 2 well-known bars in Roy Et. The operators, Ms. Chrisanna and Mr. Montry, were arrested. They are accused of allowing minors to access the facilities and selling alcohol to them. The raid found 15 youths and a foreigner overstaying illegally in the country. The police continue to investigate and call on parents to protect their children and operators to comply with the laws. Over 100,000 signatures against recreational cannabis in Thailand. On June 6, 2024, Thailand's Health Minister Somsak Thepsutin spoke about the potential reclassification of cannabis as a Type 5 narcotic. An anti-cannabis group known as Youth Network Against Cannabis, YNAC, submitted a petition signed by over 100,000 people proposing to ban cannabis consumption except for medical and health reasons. Somsak indicated that the government might support this direction. Despite the lack of support for previous attempts to criminalize cannabis, he promised to ease tensions between proponents and opponents. He reaffirmed his commitment to fairness without explicitly confirming a public debate or vote. Businesses complying with medical guidelines will remain legal. Recreational use would become a criminal offense. Somsak was unaware of a planned demonstration on June 9, but expressed willingness to engage with the group's concerns. Boat collision on the Chao Phraya River, tourists injured. A severe accident occurred today on the Chao Phraya River in Bangkok, when a long-tail boat carrying Chinese tourists collided with a ferry. 3 individuals, including 2 women, were injured and taken to Hua Chiu Hospital for treatment. The incident took place near the famous Wat Pho Temple. Thank you for your attention. Take care of yourself and stay healthy. Sawadee ka.